It's just one of those days. Wake up. Everybody sucks. What you want to do? Let's go as hell. Contact. And if you're in might as well contract. Just stay away. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days. I'm a train person. Please for the first day. Maniac. Just do it right. Stuck up. You just want to get fucked up. Stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. I suggest you right now on the face tonight. Come and get it.
I'm gonna leave it with a fat lip. What's going down, you? What? You're a little late. Come on. You're late. I got you, sweetie. Oh, you got your treat already. You got your treat already. Come on, give me kisses. Get his favorite ones. Oh, is he sitting? I already gave him his treat because he couldn't wait. Because you couldn't wait. Because you couldn't wait. Oh, someone didn't want to come in today. Oh. Okay, let's chill for a second with the treats. Oh. And we say hello to everybody. Let's say hello to everybody. And then we'll get going. That's a big nose hitting you. Oh. Let me start saying. Here, hang on. You just blasted me, you? Bambi Palermo? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. What a way to start off a show. Thank you, Bambi. Much appreciated, Dolly. Okay, let me say hello to everybody. Adam Crevassier, my man. Oh, wise up. 148 start. Sound just like, where was I? Stephen Morinello, say something in here for Dean. Dude. I wanted to make sure I hooked you up. My Brad Hunter, my man. Bambi next in line again. Right. And there she is. This is Teresa Murphy. Hello, beautiful. And Bambi, keep that avatar. That one was great. I like that one better. Oh, Dindu throwing around his advice again. Cowboy, cowboy. With the, I love that Kid Rock song. Cowboy. Welcome back in, Hillbilly Josh, my man. Fancy the Queen Nancy came into the building. Hello, Dolly. Welcome. And there he is. There he is. There he is. Tommy Stelliano. What's going down? Chris Trock is in the building. Coltrane and Ralph go Coltrane with your late again. Nah, there he is. All right. As long as you got home safe yesterday, that's all I was worried about. A beautiful thing right there. Uh, yeah, Bambi, we all took care of that yesterday. I Hillbilly, I got to look at the whole card, and then I'm going to come up with my I don't want to say analytics. That's for YouTube. Analyzation of the fight. Analyzation. Oh, definitely, we'll be talking about that too. So, hang on. Just want to make sure I'm all caught up here. Oh, okay. Okay. I wrote things down today. I definitely wrote things down today. I have to get for 4 or 5 days. I was going to give this person a shout out. It's been sitting on my list, but just like everything else. See you later. I got a beautiful email, comments. Got to give her a shout out to my woman from the mountains, my wild woman, Mrs. Octavia. If you're out there, if you're listening, boy, do we miss you. Dean do misses you. Okay? That Ubat's way about you. I'm worried about you now. It's okay because, as Dean Do always says, I'm standing in a forest with nobody there talking. But that's okay. This is what this is for. I could sit in front of the screen and just talk to nothing. But if you are listening, come back and say hello. I mean, you're my PR lady of the Nut Bus. I mean, I really need you around. We need some more promotions over here. But Octavia, I hope everything's good. In reality, the human side here, I hope everything's good with you, kiddo. I really do. So I wanted to give her a shout out. She sent me a couple comments, and what are you gonna do? What do you go? This is Dean doing Vito the Pitbull, so we get concerned. All right, Fancy Nancy, yes. Okay. The one thing Dean do's practicing, the one thing Dean do's practicing is to take comments off the screen. Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead, Tommy. I fucking told you, you no good. You leave those comments up on the screen all the time. You better start getting with. I'm gonna leave Teresa on my screen because I want to leave. Because look at Marley's face. Marley. Oh, Marley. I'm gonna leave that comment up there my whole show. No, but it is a bad habit. Everybody listen. If you're a content creator, try to take the comments off the screen. I'm the guiltiest right here. One time I left the. Where is he? Is he here today? We were praising, of course, Sir Edwin one day. And on the screen, my main goon body from across the pond, Oliver Sutton. He left a beautiful comment. I left it up there, I think, the whole show. At one point, Oliver came in the chat and went, Angora Conquista Fatindo, could you take that down now? People are going to think I'm nuts. Well, I can't laugh no more. I'm laughed out at it. I lost it I giggled for a month just thinking about that. I'm like, he's so right. And that was early in my days too, starting up as what do I want to call this? A content creator? A podcaster? Podcaster. Oh, Paul C came in. How are you? And Nick and my man. Welcome to the Ubat's house. Tammy C, you're right at home here, Tammy, don't ever leave us again. Woof! How could you leave this group? Chris Trock, you're in charge of security on the Nut Bus. What are you kidding me? Nobody could ever take your position, Chris Trock. You are the guy in the white coat. Oh, but let me tell you. So, well, you know what, Bambi, with the face up there and everything, in the beginning, Bindu always said, with all these troublemakers and, all the chat rooms, I said to myself, my face, I didn't even want Vito's face involved in any drama or anything negative. I'm like, one day I left a comment and there was Vito. They put him up on the screen and I'm like, oh, I don't want nobody to relate my angel with any nastiness but that's a good point with the avatars. The avatars. I don't even want to talk about avatars, but an avatar is meant for your face, your pet's face, your fish, your whatever you want. But are you kidding me? And there he is, Gerard. And there he is, Primo Carnera. How are you, Primo? So, I broke rule number 1 and rule number 2 last night. Are you ready? Go ahead. Where's Cantaloupe Jones right now in Gianni? I fell asleep and woke back up again last night. But you know what? It was a good fall asleep and wake back up. And I still didn't catch the whole show. So today I caught the whole show. And being here this long, a year and a half, I got to say this. Tony Silo, man after my own heart. Anybody that wants to really, and I'm not going to hit long on this. Anybody that really wants to see what a stand-up guy is and a good guy, go watch Angel's show last night and listen to Tony talk. I'll take him in my foxhole before I take 90% of everybody on this YouTube. That was well worth falling asleep, waking back up to, and then watching the next day. That's how what a wimp I am. But Tony, that was beautiful. Beautiful, perfectly put with everything around. So I just have to say that. Perfectly put. And the route of Jack off saying, oh, tough guy this. It's just who us real men are. We're old school. We can't hide us. You can't hide who we are on the fucking screen. You can't. You can't dress Dindu up and take him out and expect him to act like, gotcha? Got me? It ain't never going to happen. It ain't never going to happen. Some of us are who we are, and that's what you're going to get, full blown. So, do I? I wanted to put this song up. Hang on, I did fucking be Pacific. You know what? Start trolling me, Stinks, and I'm gonna block you. Oh, I'm mentioning that you want me just to blow out the water. Stiggs, you know what, Stiggs? Let me get this song up. This is for everybody that don't believe. Hang on, what? You got me so mad right now, Stiggs. Let me get off the screen before I blow up here. Okay. ADHEA, ADHEA. That's what he does to me, folks. Okay. That's what he does to me. Dindu is gonna like. I thought about this while I was working. That's how nuts I am. But this song popped into my feed to boot, and I wanted to play this one part in this song because Dindu never forgets where he comes from, and it's a great song. The real could see the real, and the real could see the fake a mile away. And this ain't no different, even if you are behind an avatar or you want to troll people. Yeah, I know. Will you get up here? Where is she? Now I'm behind. Get up here today. Oh, Chris Trock. Oh, thank you, Primo. Thank you. You know what? See, Dindu don't forget where he comes from because he could still get this. Okay. Be careful, everybody. Pay homage. Pay tribute. Oh, Tammy, we love you too, Dolly. Oh, you know what, Nick M? That was around big time. Dindu's Goomba wasn't only a member, uh, and I never forget that taste. A lot of tastes from the streets you don't forget, and you never want to forget them. Some of us do, some don't. Dindu prefers to do, both sometimes. Oh, oh yeah, Chris Trock, you are outstanding. Nick M, the man. Well, there you go, Tammy. I could go there too. Like bring out Clubhouse days. Oh my God. That's what Tindu means on be who you are. Some of us were lucky enough to know a lot of people, meet a lot of people, experience a lot of things. Sometimes people, you don't have to be a part of something to experience something. So, but if you want to get the full hand of it, go full blown and go the route. Walk the walk. It's about time you return. Where is she? Where is she? Patty the Whip Daily. Like nobody knows Patty. Patty was a roller derby queen. I got pictures of her. She used to take people out in 2 seconds. They used to go flying off their roller skates into the crowd. Her elbow was like a right hook. Okay? I don't have them. I would play Patty's clips. Well, maybe later. But Patricia, we're going to play your clips from the roller derby. That's it. How you feeling, doll? I hope your husband's surgery went good today. As I can recall, I think it was today. I hope everything's good. Blessings. Bella, if that's what I knew, or to put that fence up 9 years ago, he runs around. We were Sir Edwin Jimenez. What a show today. We were talking about dogs on Edwin's show today. And MREC looks like a thoroughbred running in that yard. He knew every muscle is showing. I'm so proud of him. And he turns around, he goes, and I'm so proud of you, Papa. Well, it's about time you put that fucking fence in. And he struts around in the yard. And I can't wait to get more videos of him running. He went after a squirrel yesterday morning, and I thought he was going to forget to stop. He almost ran right into the fence. Oh. Don't worry, Dindu, he's a dog. He almost didn't turn. I thought he was going to knock the whole fence down. I'll tell you. Thank you, Adam. That's okay, Patty. Stop it. So, ready? Let's get right into shake the bushes. I was like, when they said that's called shaking the bushes, what you can learn by just listening. Are you guys ready for the meaning of shaking the bushes? An internet expression, YouTube saying, whatever you want to call it. Hindu thought shaking the bushes was somebody going to the bathroom. Shaking the bushes falls under memberships. Okay. You could only shake the bush if you have a membership program. Now, shaking the bush, I love this expression, means when you're doing your show and you have a membership like Dindu program, oh my God. I mean, what a trick. What arsenal. I shouldn't even be saying this. You have a membership program. say one person comes in and throws out 5 membership gifts, 10 membership gifts, YouTube, the algorithms decides who gets them memberships. It doesn't matter if you're a subscriber. It doesn't matter. You could be hate watching that person and can't even be stand being in, can't stand being in there. You're like this. And one of them memberships could fly into your direction. Did you just hear what I said? Pay attention. You could be hate watching somebody that you hate with all your guts. And I hate to use the word hate. And all of a sudden, if somebody gets memberships during that show, you could get tagged with a membership. And this is the best part. That content creator knows immediately who gets them memberships. So if you're hiding in that bush hate watching and they rattle that bush like that, be careful. Your piece of leaky could fall out. Or your petunia. That's for the females. Be careful. Wow. Wow. Could you imagine watching Sammy the Bull fucking scumbag show and getting gifted a membership? Ah, ah. Gianni, where are you when I need you right now, Gianni? Could you imagine that? Look at this. We got 5 new members. Oh my God. You go like this. Right there. Shaking the bushes. I think Dindu might shake the bushes in a little while. Oh, Nick M, what do you think about shaking the bushes? What a move. Huh? Oh, Tammy's throwing up already. Yankees for life. Now there's a bush shaker. Get him, Yankees. Get him. No, you guys. There you go, Adam. There you go. Someone might have gifted or YouTube did. Who the fungo knows with them? So what does trimming the bushes mean? You know what, Gianni? You know what trimming the bushes mean here? Watch. This is what trimming the bushes mean. Oh, shaking the bushes, Gianni. Oh, I watched your videos over. I commented today. That friggin' sauce that you're cooking, my first stop is your house. Okay, just could you put on a little pot for me of that sauce so I could drown myself in it? Amazing. It just had the looks, Gianni. The looks. Just dive and drowned into it. Float on a meatball all day. Huh? I'm telling you, look, everybody look at Gianni's sauce. It looks good enough to drink right down. Like I'll pull it up in a second. Hang on. Oh, Nick M. How about Teresa Murphy's chicken soup the other night? I mean, pinpointed, picture perfect. That soup, that sauce, and Edwin's. How about Edwin's chicken today? He goes, and the chicken. The chicken's so fresh, it gave its life up Thursday for my soup. For my zupa. That was it. Dindu fell right into the asphalt today when he said that one. Oh, you got to get the fresh chicken. Edwin, you make my whole day, Edwin. Oh, that's what I thought about. Look at Ralph. Ralph, 5 hours later. Shaking the bush means that you're taking a piss, Dindo. I just said that. Clean your ears out. Ancora che chi sta pazzo. Oh, Stevie. How are you, Steven? Yankees made steaks and potatoes and shrimp on the well, you know good. Start spreading the food, Yankees. I had shrimp the other night too, and the steaks, Yanks. Oh my! Please, Chris Truck, I'm starving. Andre Fratali, hang on. Andrea, happy birthday to you, Goomba. Happy birthday to you, Goomba. Andrea, have a great birthday. You young buck, I love you over here. Happy birthday, Andrea, my man. I can't believe I'm remembering all this today. I hope you're having a great birthday, Gooms. If I had some cake here, I would right in Todd Father's face for you today. Huh? Happy birthday, Andre. Huh? Where is he? He's probably sleeping. I won't pick on Todd Father. He's probably sleeping. I won't talk too loud. Patricia, you made gravy today, shrimp and scallops on the grill tonight for dinner. I'll be over there too tonight. Both of you set up the plates. Me and Gianni, the peas, huh? I just seen what Yankees said. German, he threw a perfect game last night. How did I miss a perfect game? Yankees, I didn't even know. And I called Mama today. She wasn't home, so I really didn't know. She knows everything about the Yankees, so I can't take it. Now I got to go watch that game over again. Oh, yeah, but I'll tell you what. That was totally amazing. Shaking the bushes, everybody. On that note, enough with shaking the bushes. But I'll tell you, the things you learn on here, amazing. Amazing. All right, hang on a second. What are we? Already a half hour into the show. Come on. He's playing. He took the pillows off the couch and he's rolling on the pillows right now. I wish I could bring this laptop up there. He is something else. I know my man, Emma Fratello, you're working right now, probably. I would love to jump on the show and talk about the dogs real fast. We'll do it another time. I was hiding earlier. I didn't even say what I wanted to say on Edwin's today. I was talking so fast. I was on my break. And I said, how could I refuse a request from the Don of Puerto Rico right now? I can't. And then the boys were up on the screen. I had to go up there. So much fun. Then I start talking loud. Everybody's like looking at me. I'm like, oh, God, leave me alone. I wish I could run behind a wall sometimes, but there's no walls. Just chilling like a villain. What is going down? What are you doing? Were you live? I think you were live yesterday. I was so busy. I missed your live. Yankees get a real phone. Ralph, stop harassing the chat. Ralph, please stop harassing the chat. Oh, Yankees, the air quality stinks. And by the way, someone said I was swearing too much. Everybody here, everybody fucking listening, if I'm swearing too much, give me a thumbs up. You know what? And I apologize if I swear too much. My mother yelled at me, slapped me like 4 or 5 months ago. And I know. And TT, she pulls the only hair I have on my head. TT, get over here. Get over. Stop that swearing. If I've been, I'm sorry. And don't answer me in the chat. Don't answer me. I'm stupid. Oh, yes. Patty, I call this like a Florida house or something like that. It's got 3 decks. Yeah, 3 decks. Like a Florida house. Thank you, Nick. We try. Kane shakes. What is going down, Kaner? How you doing, Goomba? Great content, neighbor. Hope everything's good with you. Kane, you want to come up anytime, Goomba? Just say drop the link, baby. You shoot the breeze. Always invited. Let me go. Let me get into this chat for a second. Oh. Hey,
What's going on, brother?
what's going down, Hillbilly?
Not a lot.
How are you?
Doing all right. How about yourself?
Good, good, buddy. Just hanging out, doing my thing.
Yes, sir. I hear that.
What do you got going on?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Right, right. Getting ready for the fights this weekend?
Yes, sir.
Now, who are our picks for this weekend?
Ah, I'm going Strickland in the main event, and then I really don't know any of the other fight. Let's see who the other fights are real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Strickland. Oh, all right. Now you're getting me pumped. I got to check this card out then. Oh, that's going to be a good fight. I don't care who he's fighting. Anytime he fights, it's a good fight. Okay, Tammy, Dolly, have a great night. Be good. Who the hell worked up Bella, my queen princess, just now? Bella, give me the order to start swearing. Dean will start sail so like a sailor. I'll start swearing. Thank you, Bella. I try. Sometimes Dindu can't talk without cursing. Don't forget, guys. I didn't come from Harvard or Notre Dame, guys. It was called the University of Hard Knocks. You didn't learn too much there, but you learned how to survive. I'll tell you that much. Love you, Bella. And there she is, the wild Arlene Merlino. How are you, honey? Hey,
Shit.
what's the matter?
No. So how y'all doing today, everybody?
Good, bud. Good.
That's a good deal. Figured I'd drop in and say hi to everybody.
Well, thanks for coming in, saying hello. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Always
sir.
love to see our group of people around.
Yes, sir. Any day, huh?
Oh, that's what this whole thing's about. So
True that.
getting with everybody and just shooting the shit for a little bit, seeing how everybody's doing, dropping in. Look at this. We don't even have to get in our car and go to the house or walk or take a bus. We just hit a button and we're on, we're in someone's living room together for a second.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, man. I hope everybody has a good day, though, man.
You too. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for stopping in, Hillbilly.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good day.
Yes.
Deuces, everybody.
My man. That was Hillbilly. He is the man. Oh. Okay, hang on. What keyboard thug? Keyboard thug? If it ain't short bus. Oh, we're all the fucking short bus over here. If you ain't short bus, then you ain't it, man. And behave. I don't even know who you are. Drop that. Where is he? He's probably working. ALV. That's right. You have your show tonight. That's right. Right, right. Oh, arm distance. Don't you? What are you doing, Goomba? And here he is, out of the south side of Chicago, back in the old days. Hey, what are you doing?
Dindu, how are you, buddy?
Good, Preem. What are you doing, my friend?
I got about 10 minutes before I got to go pick up my
Oh,
granddaughter for lunch, but I
okay.
thought I'd just come on and say hi.
Absolutely. Always a good time. Always a good one when I see you, Goomba. How's everything? Good?
All good. I just got back to California, so getting ready to hit the 120-degree bullshit weather that's coming up.
I I wish I was with you just for a little while there, buddy.
Come on out anytime, my friend.
I love that weather. Oh, just the relax in that weather for a little while. Oh, it would be glorious for me.
Yeah, you just got to be careful touching metal and stuff like that. You get
I know. I
you
know.
get
You know what?
electrocuted.
I would still wear my long sleeve to be protected from the sun.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I guess that smart people do that. Guys like me who are kind of 5 years there, 6 years into this weather, still get burned up like you wouldn't believe.
Dean Skin has had it, Primo. I have to protect every part of my skin now, Goomba. It's over for Thindu. No
I hear
more
you.
sun god for me.
Yeah, I hear you. And I have to say, ever since you dropped my link the other day, I
Okay.
picked, I picked up like 30 subscribers. I'm not really in this for subscribers,
Yay, Primo.
but you did comment on some of the stuff on the community tab.
Yes. Yeah. Well, good. What do you think we do? Okay. That's what we do. That's what we do around here. You kidding
You
me?
want you want to bore 18 people for a little bit? Pull some of that up.
Hey, listen, it did this for you, right? And we didn't even try.
Oh,
So
I hear you.
yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff, man. Pain like Bane. What is going down? Oh, yeah, the weekend's coming. The 4th of July. I love the 4th of July weekend. So you got plans?
Just barbecuing.
Yep.
Got my daughter and her 3 kids. They're coming over.
Oh, nice, nice. That's what I'm gonna do too.
Yeah.
I mean the
So we
old
still we still haven't picked the menu yet. It's either going to be burgers or steaks.
right, right, right. And at that point you can do both sometimes.
True.
You know, for what it's worth.
It's funny because the kids always pick burgers.
Okay.
Which saves you about $200, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, too, and the best part, if the grown-ups are a little more hungrier, there's a couple extra steaks laying around.
True.
You know, I mean, it's always good. Like, how many times have we seen our fathers and uncles? Yo, Dean, are you eating that, or is it just going to sit there? You know, the fork come over. Give me that fucking thing. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, take it. I didn't want it anyway.
Yeah.
I did that to my daughter one time. My wife almost killed me. Now, what if she was taking a break and I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi,
yeah.
Bella.
So,
she
go
said,
ahead.
But when you were looking at the community tab, did you think there was anything interesting there?
Yeah.
So if you want to bore 18 people, feel free to pull up a couple of those.
Listen. Oh, I know. I should. Hang on.
Yeah.
Anybody that likes real reality, that's where to go. I mean, that our sites are where to go. Hang on. Let me see if I can get over there.
Yeah. There's a few things on there I'm kind of proud of. So
yeah. I got you right in here.
Yeah, I don't know how all that shit works.
Oh my Lord. Sometimes, you know, the only nightmare is when I do this is going to Tommy Stig's 3,000 videos and looking for a video he wants me to play. Then I go into complete panic mode.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll be with you in a second. Give me a second here. I gotta
Wise Up Show, how you doing?
let me see. Give me a second here. I'm terrible with looking.
Take your time.
Yup. It's because I have the subscriptions. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go right to search.
William Brooklyn, nice to meet you too.
Oh, William Brooklyn, how are you, Goomba? Thank you for coming in. Primo, give me the name on your. It's Primo, right?
Yeah,
I can't remember nothing.
Can't you click here? I'll type something in the chat and you can click on it.
Well, the site is your platform is called Primo, right?
Primo 109.
Hey, that's what I hang on.
Yeah, that's also my email address everywhere.
9, right,
I'm very easy to dox if you're anybody.
Oh, please.
Anybody
I
wants
think we all are you.
Oh, I know.
We all, I mean, you know what? Real's real. That's the bottom line there, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing
I
we can do
remember
about
remember back in the day you had to pay fucking $10 a month to get out of the white pages.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah, cracks me up.
Give me another minute. And then I'll tell you what my
– Not a big deal. We could do it another time because I got about 9 more minutes here, and then my
okay, all right, Goomba. I got you in my other page, all my subscriptions, and I'm on. Son of a bitch! I went to the wrong thing. Oh, here you are. Oh, you know what? Sometimes, bro, I look for things, Primo. My head. Oh my God! Hang on.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Bingo! Can you hear me?
Look who it is. Hang on.
Is that Driving with Skip?
Yes.
Skip.
Skip. Oh, man, I missed you.
What's going on?
What are
Not
you
too
doing?
much, man. You're my friend. No, see, yeah, you just preempted me. We're driving with Skip. I'm gonna tell my granddaughter to just hang on for a couple.
Oh my God! But I know Primo. He comes right in on the introduction to your platform. I haven't seen him in 4 months. This guy.
There's a picture on there I think Skip would like too, because I
Here, let
played
me put it up. Hang on, Skipper. You got a second? A minute.
Yes, yeah, of course. Oh, I got some time. I'm going to the island.
Pull up the
Okay.
pull up the softball picture for Skip.
Hang on, I'm getting it. I'm getting there. Oh, okay. I'm sharing the screen on Primo's. Everybody, let's go to community, and everybody can subscribe if you're not subscribed. I love that family picture.
Yeah, that's
This
my favorite.
picture is the best. I'll tell you. I love that picture, Goomba. Love it.
Seems like a million years ago.
Tell me when to stop.
Oh, all right. So yeah. Well, that just goes.
I like this too.
Yeah, that was back in before I gained 200 fucking pounds. But
well, you got. We were young at one time. Okay.
Yeah. There's my real life godfather.
I love this picture. This is great. I didn't even know that till I went to your page. That's wonderful right there.
Yeah, he was. He got me out of a. He actually saved my life on several occasions. But yeah, he.
Well, one day we'll get you up here. If you want, we could talk about the good things.
Yeah, those were actually kind of the bad things, but the good things came out of it, which were
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, which were different than a lot of other stories.
Right.
He kept my ass out of jail, and got me in the Air Force, which turned out to be a real good thing.
Nice. Okay, let me get back. Tommy's yelling at me. Okay, let me get back to the other page. I did it, Stiggs. I did it.
Oh, but there's the one, just if you go down a little further, there's the one I wanted Skip to see, which was the softball picture. This one coming up. This was
that one?
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Skip played. We were talking about softball one time. This was the 1981 men's major division World Series.
I remember talking about that, Primo. That's right. That's cool. Yep.
Yeah.
You look like Mark McGuire.
Yeah, I've always been about 6 foot 200, between 200 and 220. So that's what it looks like, But the legs were what made me fast. I could run a pretty decent 50-yard dash.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Your legs look like McGuire's legs. Holy shit.
Yeah. It was good for short distance, but yeah, if I had to run a mile, it took a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, but the 50-yard dash, I remember I was in the top 4% for the 50-yard dash. There's the family.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, are these your brothers?
Yeah, that's my stepfather.
Cousins?
That's my stepfather.
Okay.
He was in the 42 gang as a kid, and he was the guy who was real good friends with Jackie Cerrone and Milwaukee Phil Alderigio. He was real good friends with Chucky Nicoletti and the DeFranzo brothers. So he had a real interesting childhood. But so the other ones from left to right that's my stepbrother on the left. That's my real brother next to him. My stepfather in the middle, and then my other stepbrother, and then me.
With the 70s, you're the last one here.
That was the 70s outfit. That definitely dates you.
Look at the hair we had. I'll tell you. There he is, Chicago Wrigley Field.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah. Love it. Nice.
Those were the Board of Trade days. If you go back up a little, that's a picture of the bond pit at the Board of Trade. That's the 30-year Treasury. Right. Yeah, 30-year Treasury bond pit. And I was a top step broker. If you see those guys in the red, I'm right at the closest to the rail. I'm right behind them.
Okay.
Those
Okay, over
guys,
here.
those guys worked for me
Right.
in the bond pit. That was
Okay.
those were the financial. That's pretty much where I made all my money. So
Right.
after that, it was
Right.
just I would say an
And this
average day was.
picture.
How's that?
No, go ahead. Finish.
Oh no, that's okay. And then the picture you're on now is that's when we first got to Beale Air Force Base in California. So I was at the time I was kind of I didn't have to wear a uniform. That's kind of how I dressed my last 2 years in the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was.
the hair.
Yeah, with the hair, but and that was when I first went in. That was basic training.
Look at how handsome you were. Oh, what did I say? Good looking guy right there. What a great picture that is, Primo. That's a great picture, man.
That's the basic training
Great
picture.
What fucking memories you must have there, man. Great picture.
Yeah, that was
Right.
probably the best years of my life were probably just the travel and all the people you meet, in the military.
Right. Everybody, there he is. Subscribe to Primo. Hit that subscription button. We'll drop his link.
Not looking for subscribers, but I know some folks are trying to dox me right now, and it's like, just go to my community tab to get all the information you need.
Those fucking assholes. I'll tell you.
Fuck 'em.
I know. They're nothing but more. Consider the source, Primo.
If they're looking for dirt, you got to kind of go to the juvenile record, or you could just make shit up, kind of what they do.
I'd be proud of it all anyways, Goomba. They can go fuck themselves. How's that? Okay?
Thank you, Fratello. Thank you. It's
anytime.
I'm one of there's only a few of us on here to get to share the old days, the 70s. I was kicking around on the streets in the 60s and 70s. So
right.
It was a crazy time in Chicago for sure.
Oh, I would love to go over some Chicago stories. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
Thank you, Just. Oh yeah, and some of the best stories are the Board of Trade stories.
I bet.
Yeah, those were crazy. That's when my wife divorced me. My first wife, she divorced me because the daily swings were like $400,000 a day.
Wow.
And she was like, I can't do this.
I know.
But
they get a little worried.
Yeah. I try to explain, you can temper it, but there's just you just can't, you can't not lose money. You got to take the good with the bad.
Right. Hello, sons of Italy. How are you, Goomba? Hope you're having a good day.
Good to see you. But anyway, I just wanted BK Skip to see the softball picture. That's, I remember he had a great day. He said, "Hey, I did all right." He went 4 for 4 and drove in a bunch of runs. And, it's like that's a great day. Yeah.
See no evil. What's going down?
It was beer league softball, not to the level you were playing at.
Good. It was a good day, though. Come on. Yeah, I was lucky enough. Back in the heyday, I would hit like a 12-inch softball about 330, 350.
Oh, I bet.
There were guys that could hit like in their sleep. Were hitting them like 400 feet. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
But that tournament I played in at the national tournament, we lost our first game 96-10.
Huh.
So that was we were playing we were playing against Howard Lumber. If you look them up in the 80s, they were like a dynasty. But they hit like 50 home runs in the first inning.
I was gonna say it sounds like an upside down basketball game.
It's a long it's a long day when you're getting your ass stomped like that.
Nigga, the whole team must have pitched during that game.
No, it's softball. You only need one pitcher, and then but like that team had everybody on their team could hit 400 feet.
Right,
they had like 2 or 3 guys.
I'll tell you what, that makes it a long day for that one guy's arm. I'll tell you that much.
It's slow pitch.
I don't care what it is. That's a lot of pitches. Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off. Skip, good to see you, buddy, and drive safe.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Fienda will definitely. I'll definitely try to get on your panel a little bit more too. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Primo. Whenever you want, come by. You're always invited.
Thank you, sir, and happy 4th of July to everybody, and have a great day.
You too, Gooms. Thank you.
Peace out.
Bye. Go ahead, take over the show, you.
Well, I hope you can hear me because I don't know if the service is too well. I'm still kind of trying to get through the bridge. But I went over the George Washington Bridge from Jersey into New York, and what made me say I need to get on there and talk to Fiendu was I wake up this morning. I had to go to Roselle Park, New Jersey. So with this new job that I told you, Fiendu, I split my territory now with all of Jersey, north of Princeton. So basically all of Central and North Jersey, and then up into Rockland County and Orange County, New York. So I'm constantly in Jersey now. I need to have Tommy Stiggs and Ralph Mucci do a tutorial of Jersey because 3 to 4 days a week now. I was just in friggin' Hackettstown, which is like 20 minutes from the friggin' Poconos. So I feel like I'm going on vacation now. Every time I go to work, I'm going out to friggin' North Jersey, West Jersey, this Jersey, that Jersey, Newburgh, friggin' Middletown, New York, all over the friggin' place. So, what made me, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I never realized, I get it now when Tommy Stiggs, when he's like, all right, going out into the woods of New Jersey, going out to the woods of North Jersey. I get it now. Because, I'll be in Newark or Paterson, Clifton, those areas, even by, Belleville, Nutley, his areas. And then you get on, Route 280, and all of a sudden you go to the country, and it's the country of New Jersey. It's beautiful. It's mountains. There's trees everywhere. It's something else. It really is. But I get to the warehouse this morning, Fee, and the woman that works in the warehouse, she looks at me and she goes, how about that game last night? And I'm like, what game? She's like, the Yankee game. I'm like, yeah, what about it? And she's like, the perfect game? I'm like, what perfect game? What are you talking about? Don Larson in the World Series? She's like, there was a perfect game last night. I'm like, what the f*** are you talking about?
I'm so depressed right now. Are you kidding me?
Then she's like, yeah, it's another guy with a D. I'm like, well, that makes sense. Don Larson, Dwight Gooden, David Cohen, David Wells. Yeah, no wonder, another guy with a D.
She explained it like Tommy Stiggs. The guy with the beard is batting, okay? The guy with the mustache is pitching. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, and then so I'm like, who? So she's like, yeah, the guy at the D, he doesn't speak any English. He doesn't speak any English. Oh, that narrows it down.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Gianni Catalano. Yeah, there's mountains in Jersey. I was in Sparta, over by Sparta, Bud Lake. I don't know. They look like mountains to me. Well, they're more hillier than anything in New York, that's for sure.
Right. Are you kidding me?
But yeah, I was like,
we're still waiting for a bear to eat Ralph Mucci. Are you kidding me? In Jersey.
Oh, that pothole. I always forget about that pothole. Damn. Oh, yeah, no, I'm telling you, all the, a lot of what they speak about is now starting to make a lot of sense because I really didn't know, I just would go to that warehouse and by the Meadowlands, where the Giant Stadium is, and then leave Jersey. I was just in and out all the time. But now that I actually have it as a territory, it's fascinating. It's a fascinating state. It really is.
Nice, nice. And look at you get to
Yeah.
see it. You never seen it like that before, and now you do.
Yeah, no, it's cool now. I mean, I even want to take like a weekend trip with the lady to some places now that I'm seeing up by like Mohegan Lake and like all those areas. I just didn't know they were all. I always thought of vacation areas. For us, it's typically you're gonna go to the Poconos or you're gonna go to the Catskills. So like
Right.
typically you're gonna bypass New Jersey. You're just gonna take Route 80, through New Jersey and either go into Pennsylvania or go up into the Catskills, that area, upstate New York, but not really stay in Jersey. But to me, it's beautiful. I mean, I see the appeal to it now for sure.
Look and see what Mikey just said. It might help you. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go to the island. That's bad. I gotta go to the island.
Mikey,
I gotta go to Mineola right now.
Right. What's
Sorry.
up, kiddo? Well, good. You got a little traffic information there. Ay, ay, ay. Look at Coltrane said, "What kind of Yankee fan? Is that a guy in the middle of the thruway?"
Yeah. I thought it was a Pete's, but he was a little. Yeah. That's a guy.
Oh, I thought he was going to walk right into the car. I thought I was seeing things.
Nah, that's a guy. This is the Cross Bronx Expressway.
Okay.
It might not be the strange. It might not be the strangest thing we see.
Right. I'll tell you, with you, we see crazy things. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and the driving is just like, I wish we can go back, 3 years back, because it seems like now everyone and their mother's on the road, and everyone just kind of does whatever they want to do, and there's just a lot of traffic everywhere, and everyone's looking for a fight. I mean, I could find the fight in 5 minutes right now if I wanted to. Like, everyone's looking for a fight. I swear to God, everyone's looking for a fight. Women, children, all the above. They're all looking for a fight.
He said children and everything. Oh, my God. I can't take you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's society, okay? That's the pressure in society right now, okay? Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God I
down
don't
in
have people like that around me right now.
I was down in Ocean City, Maryland this weekend for a bachelor party, and we're on the. It's funny, just speaking of that, like we're on the golf course. We had a couple of groups of people together. I think we had like 4 foursomes, so it was kind of slow. And then behind us was like a group of kids. I think they were maybe late high school, early college age. A couple of them, and these kids were just chirping. Like, there's just no fear of like, wait a second, these men with this grown men's strength can just wring my neck right now. Like, we feared that. Like, I don't know if it was just a 90s thing, and maybe it was just a 90s thing in Brooklyn where you had, bodies dropping everywhere, so our parents really instilled in us, like, you never know who you're talking to. You never know who's who. So, like, at a moment's notice, you could just drop. That fear is just gone. Yeah. These kids had no clue who they were talking to. Wow. No clue at all. And just chirping. And if we, or not even me, if they would have got their asses kicked, like, it would have been our fault. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's unbelievable. But yeah, no, it's a whole different society. It really is. See, this lady here, she's selling the, what does she got here? Flowers. She's probably got some mangoes. She got a little,
it's right on the highway. Look at this.
Yep, right in between.
I can't take it. God forbid someone stopped fast or something. They'd be crushed.
Yeah, they're definitely, I mean, a lot of times they have kids with them, too. I don't know if she had a kid with her.
Unbelievable. Yeah, but you're right on that, Skipper. These kids have no clue of instant karma that could have happened to you.
They don't. There's just none. And again, I don't know if it's.
It was funny. Different. I was going to tell the story of my road rage yesterday. Do you remember that story I told you that time I was coming back from my mother's after work? I told you
Yep.
that one, didn't I? Okay.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I couldn't
Yep.
even get myself to say it here, okay? No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like me, Mikey, Nick M going back to back? We take out about 100 of them in no time.
It, it's so true. It's
Okay.
so true. It's so true.
And they wouldn't even know it.
Nope. Nope. The road rage. That's why I don't even. I try my hardest just not to, like, because there's like no winning. Like I'd have to end up in jail to win in that situation.
No, you're
It's the
right.
only way I'm winning.
You're right.
Like, this is no, like, you'll get these people, like, again, like, what looks like a 21-year-old woman, the most aggressive driver in the world, will, look, she got a customer. Look at this. We got a whole customer. Look at this going.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I'll wait here so we can witness it instead of
Oh
going
my
around.
God in heaven. Look at this. Only
But
on
hey,
TV.
Pennsylvania plates. So they're getting the whole New York experience.
I guess
All
they
right.
are. You gotta want to do this. When's the next time you're gonna be able to stop on the throughway and buy flowers? Okay.
Not even, look, I think they got candy here, too. Oh, she's got, what do they call it? The chorizo? The kind of baked sugary thing? Looks like almost like a cinnamon bun, cinnamon stick. Just chilling would know.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right on the throughway. I haven't seen that since I've been to New York. Are you kidding?
And Ralphie, and thank you. I caught the replay yesterday. I heard you ask about me, Ralph. I'm doing all right, and I appreciate that. And you're right, Mr. Mucci. I'm garnering. Here's another gentleman on the side here. He's looking for stuff. So. I'm definitely gaining a huge respect for the state of New Jersey. I think New Yorkers in general see New York City as the center of the universe, and everything else is just outside of that center of the universe. So, as a New Yorker, I think we view the whole state of New Jersey as one. It's just one suburb of New York. Where I'm coming to realize that that's not the case at all. I mean, New Jersey became what it became probably due to the influence of New York, but it's its own state. It's its own state with its own cities, with its own suburbs, with its own farmland, with its own everything. So it's and yeah, I'm finding a lot of really nice parts. That's for sure.
Keep talking, Skipper. I'm warming up my coffee.
All right, and arms distance, arms. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're in here still, arms, but we gotta be from the same area and maybe even around the same age because I saw you mention yesterday you playing roller hockey at Kings Bay in the '90s. And I played. I wasn't too big into hockey, but I did play a few years. I think we won the cup the year I played. I forgot what year it was though. Maybe '95 or '96. We were on the Rangers, and I don't know. But I played roller hockey at Kings Bay also because I'm from Marine Park. So Marine Park, played my athletics with Our Lady of Grace and Gravesend, Evan UW, and East Second. Played games at Amity, St. Columba, Bergen Beach, Marine Park, and all that. But Wise Up Show. I've been to Morristown. Morristown, I have a customer. Is it in Morristown? I think I had to pass through, and I remember my when I first started the job, my manager took me to that account, and my manager was like, "Oh, Morristown is known. It's a very historic area, very prestigious, a lot of historic sites and stuff like that." So I think I did pass through there, but even I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with that area by Sparta and Bud Lake. I stopped at a 7-Eleven across the street from Bud Lake, and I was like, right on Route 46. I was like, holy crap, this is one of the nicest views from a 7-Eleven I could ever see in my life.
Huh.
But, yeah, there's a lot to Jersey, like a lot that's unknown, I guess, to your typical, because, as much as I travel around, I go around, I know the roads, so much that I just didn't know about it. And I have, in Central Jersey, it's kind of like the Midwest of the United States. I mean, down by like Princeton University over there, and it's like farmland. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
It
I
is.
know.
It's
I want to
fascinating.
get back up to Jersey too and hang out for a second. I got to get my ass to. I got to get my ass to Manhattan. That's where I gotta go. Okay, you.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. I got to get there too to
I
see a couple
know.
of customers. They kept me with the New York territory. I'm like, just give me Jersey. I don't want the freaking New York customers. I don't want them. I don't want.
I just want to be lost in Manhattan for a week right now. Oh, not leaving.
Well, no, yeah, no, I understand that. If you could just, if you could just spend the time, it's not like you're coming and going. You're just there, walk around. You got the warm weather,
Yup. Yup.
kind of coming alive. But even, it all like I would definitely take suggestions from Ralph and Stiggs. Like if you come to the area, you have to see New York City. You have to see Manhattan. I would suggest going to see Brooklyn, like the parts of Brooklyn that I would always used to show, the kind of unknown areas. But even ask them like what's a town we can go to in Jersey, because I would check those towns out too. They're
Right.
really, really cool. Really cool.
Right. Right. No, that's what I want to do, anyways. Hollywood 210, what's going down, my man? Thank you for coming in. Gianni had to go. Thank you, Gianni, all the time. Mikey said the Mets are playing tonight at 7.
True. I should be fine with that. Should be
Okay,
early
Mike
enough.
F. Thanks for stopping in, Mike F. Citrullo, the rats are too much for me. Citrullo, don't watch them. Don't look at them, Citrullo. Which rats
Which
are you
ones? The ones
talking
in New
about?
York?
Yeah,
Which ones are we talking
the
about?
human rats or the New York rat critters? Which one are we talking about? You had me all fucked up. Oh, hang on, Tommy. I'll drop the link. Yeah, Citrullo, you got to specify what road we're talking about here. Look at cancel. I'm sharing the screen instead of dropping the link. I'll tell you what. Okay, let me drop this link real fast. Tom and Ooch.
Can you hear me all right, T?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
because I'm running it through the car. I didn't have the time to set headphones and everything, so I can barely hear you. I can hear you enough, but I just want to make sure you can hear me.
Oh yeah, we can hear you good. Oh, Citrullo, the rat's on the ground. Oh, okay.
Which ones?
Yeah. Nigga, those things are humongous, those freaking rats over there. I watched a couple videos, they made me cringe. Ay, ay, ay. Some of them rats come right out. They'll eat right out of your hand. Are you kidding me? Here. Like a pet, they'll eat out of your hand. What time you work until today?
Well, I'm going to my last stop now, which my ETA to that stop is at 4:41. So I left my house this morning at around 9. Tried to avoid the morning rush hour. Got into Jersey around 10:30. Out to Hackettstown around noon. Then made a couple of more stops and then headed back towards the city. So I'll be I'll be finishing the day around 4:45. I'll probably get home around 6 o'clock.
Okay.
It's all driving though, all driving. I mean, my stops are so quick right now. They're just hey, we're here. Here's your samples, whatever. Have a nice day, and that's that. So 90% of my day is back to being on the road. The first couple of months, it's been a lot of kind of other stuff and just office type work to get into the groove. But now I'm back to kind of how what I'm used to, back on the road.
Right.
Welcome to Jersey, cuz. Welcome to Jersey.
I think that I love geography. I love all that stuff. For me, I'm like a geek with different areas and different segments of society. Let's just call and accents and everything, the whole 9 yards. And I love the fact that I'm now really getting to learn Jersey, and like a lot of the stuff that you talk about makes sense. And it's so funny because I'll go out to like Central Jersey or like out on Route 78, way out in like Lebanon, off of
Wow.
78 in
Yeah, it's way
Jersey.
out.
And as soon as they hear me speak, they're like, "Oh, you're from New York,
Yeah.
aren't you?" And I'm like, that's so wild to me that even just in Jersey they hear me and they're like, "Oh, you're a New Yorker."
Not even that. Even within Jersey, if I go there, they know I'm from this area.
Right. You'd be like, "Oh, you must be from like Newark.
It's
You must be from that area."
yeah, it's crazy because the closer you are to the city, the more of you got a little bit of a different type of an accent, I guess you can say. I don't know, but it's weird. But I'm always around. I'm always up in that area. I'm all over the place. Sometimes I'm in New York, sometimes I'm in New Jersey. So anytime you got a lunch break, hit me up and I'll meet you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Now that I'm back. I
Yeah.
felt like a caged animal for a
You
couple of
got my
months
number
there.
through
But
IG anyway. You got me in the IG inbox, so you're good.
I do. Yep, I have to get on that thing too because I had
Yeah, no
a lost
problem.
phone incident, so I got to But yeah, no, now I'm kind of everything's kind of falling back into place to how it was. So
Yeah.
for sure,
Yeah.
absolutely, it's been a good time of the year too, and
I'm always
that's
around.
awesome. But no, I'm loving it, loving the state.
Very good. Nice. And I love New York. See, that isn't it weird? I love driving to Manhattan. I have no issues with it. Isn't that nuts?
Well, from where you're from, it makes more sense. I mean, from me, where I'm
Oh
in
no,
Queens,
that's
to
a whole other
driving to
story.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
it's an hour just to get to the bridge of the tunnel. But from where you
Yes.
are, it makes sense.
17 minutes, 25th and 8th. 17 minutes.
Mikey's asking you
Yeah,
what
forget
type
about
of
it.
work you do, Skipper.
So I'm in the tile business, ceramic and porcelain. I wholesale distribution. Distributing to the retail market, I guess is the way to put it without completely doxing myself.
Well,
If that makes sense, Mikey. Mikey will understand. I sell
Yes.
wholesale distribution of porcelain and ceramic to the retail world. I don't really do commercial work. That's more spec'd by the
Yeah.
architects and stuff like that. So my stops are to retail spots.
I'm bouncing off. I got to hammer something. I'll jump back on in a minute.
all right, buddy. Gerard, my man.
Hey, hi, Skip.
How you doing, Gerard?
Good. Hey, I was going to say to Tommy, he left. There was some guy in Jersey who cut down a bunch of trees so he could get a view of the Manhattan skyline. Did you see that?
Yeah,
He cut down
yeah.
75 trees, but the problem was the 75 trees weren't on his property.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't see that, Gerard. I didn't see that.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, Jersey does have. I mean, hold on one second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting fined. It's going to cost him $1.5 million cutting down these guys' 150-year-old trees.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, no. So what, to get a better view of the skyline from Jersey?
Yeah, to get a view of downtown Manhattan.
Well, the best views do come from Jersey, unfortunately. I hate to admit it, but it is true. They really do.
Mikey. 831 and 801. I can't. I mean, they just want to stick it in my nose. 861 the number was. I got 831 and 801. Oh well. Anyways, thank you for dropping the number. Skip,
How's
when's your
the
birthday
weather
gonna
out there
be?
in Buffalo?
Huh?
Is it raining out in Buffalo too?
Cloudy, Gerard. Sprinkling, all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the air is terrible, Gerard. Terrible.
Oh.
I had
Yeah.
Vito out. I don't even want to leave. I didn't even want to stay out there with Vito. I don't even want Vito breathing that air in. Oh, I felt like putting a mask on him.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Did I come on a little late? I'm sorry. Are you ready to shut down?
No,
Get
no,
tired.
no. We're just hanging out. Skipper, it's the first time Skip's been on in months, so no, I'm good.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
all
I
good,
didn't want
buddy.
to. I didn't want to extend the show. I just thought I wanted to
Oh,
talk to Stiggs, but he took off.
oh, he's coming back. He said he had a hammer or something. Who the fungu knows what he's hammering?
He's got a hammer. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got a hammer or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So Williamsburg. Oh, okay. Mike, is he? What's he? Right close to you?
Let me see what
Hang on.
Mike is.
I'm just reading the chat. I'm sorry. Okay.
Where's
What did he
Mikey in
say?
Williamsburg?
William. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it. There it is. Williamsburg.
Coach Rain. Coach Rain's right. I am a professional slacker. That's for sure.
Did you see the comment before that? What kind of Yankee fans are you?
Oh no! Was he
Oh,
really breaking chops?
yeah.
Moron, get out of here. It
Because
was
we
a
didn't
West
see
Coast
the
game,
game.
wasn't it?
Right, because we didn't see the game. He's like, what kind of Yankee fans are you? Okay.
Ones that we're confident enough and that the team will be there at the end. We don't need to pay attention right now.
Oh, funny. Don't worry. I was in bed by 7:38. I think I fell asleep. I don't even know what time I fell asleep last night.
Ralph had a good show.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see it?
Well, yeah. I was in there for a second. Then I had to go.
Yeah. What's going on tonight? Anything?
Yeah, just hanging out here. I think I'm gonna get a pizza for dinner. I don't feel like cooking.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll just get a nice pizza. Vito loves his pizza. And then that's it. Hang out with him.
All right. Well, I'm going to drop back down. I just wanted to
Okay,
pop
Doug.
on and say hi. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Anytime.
All
It
right.
was a pleasure. All right. You
See you,
have a
Drunk.
good night.
All right. Let's see you.
All right. All right.
Yeah, Mikey. I went Throg's Neck, Mikey. I went to the Throg's Neck.
I miss our old driving streams. Are you kidding me here?
Yeah, no, I'll get back into it. My channel, forget about it. I think I'd rather I'll come on with you
What?
if I do come on. No, when I come on, I'll come on with you. That's all good.
You know what? I'm gonna have to extend the name. Driving with BK in there too, you.
Become partners. Well, I don't know.
That's all.
Becoming partners these days is not really a good omen. I think in the YouTube streets. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I've missed anything in the past couple of months. I don't know. You might have to
Skipper. You have luck like Uncle Dindu does. What
yes.
the fungal are we gonna have to worry about? Are you
That
kidding
means
me?
maybe two negatives will make it a positive. So
That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. Okay, maybe two. I don't want to call you a loser, but maybe
Yeah,
two
no, it's
negatives
okay.
could make a right. So okay, I can't take you. You know what? Oh, yeah. As soon as I add your name up there, we'll probably skyrocket. Okay. Is that all it had to take? Oh my God. We could handle it here.
What a this the YouTube world. Oh man.
Now listen, you haven't missed a goddamn thing. Okay.
Well, yeah, no.
What do you
I've lurked
honestly? What do you think you missed? The only thing you missed was coming to my show, and we missed you. Okay, you.
That's it. That's it. Anthony's not doing his friggin' wine tastings. He missed about 4 weeks in a row, so I didn't miss any of those. Ralph took a couple of weeks off there too, but I caught his one yesterday. With what pisses him off. People coming here. People coming here messing with our country. The hell?
He's a fucking. You know what? He's nuts. You know what? I wanted to slap him right in the forehead. You
You
know
know
what?
what grinds my gears?
I can't. I can't stop, please. I can't.
Hey, at least he didn't mute himself coming back, right?
Oh, I wish he would have. I wish that whole segment would have been muted. Okay.
Oh man, I don't know.
You know that. You know what? Go ahead. Mess with the
I know. I was
Jericho.
just gonna say, it's just if you look around these chat rooms lately, there's a lot of different names in different places that I don't think you'd ever thought you'd see them. Is all I'm gonna say. There's just like if you did just completely turn it off for a couple of months, I didn't. I've been here and there, in and out, so I've kind of grasped the movements and all the movements that have happened. I could have told you were gonna happen. So I still know the lay of the land, even though it's a complete cluster. You know what? Right now, well, let's just say you completely turned it off and then turned it back on today. You'd be like, wait, that's got to be a fake? That's got to be a fake account. That person can't be in that chat right now.
No way.
That's impossible.
No way. Not on God's earth that person could be in that chat right now. After
either that person's a fake or I'm having a stroke. It's either one or the other.
Oh, that is YouTube for you, okay?
It's unbelievable.
Just stay right here.
Friend.
Just stay right here,
Friend.
and you'll be all right. Believe me. Okay?
It's unbelievable. No, that was predictable again months ago. Months. That basically the normalcy is going to cluster together, and everything else is going to be like an atomic bomb. It's going to cluster. It's going to clump up, then declump, then clump, then clump up, and then just completely rearrange.
You know what's
That's
funny?
What's going to keep happening with that, because there's nothing behind. There's no backbone to those relationships outside of this chat and this little group. So it's almost like cryptocurrency. It's like cryptocurrency will go up. All right, guys. That's a great move, guys. That's just wonderful. That's wonderful, dude. Get a freaking license plate, bro.
Wow.
Unreal. Anyway, cryptocurrency. It's like it goes up. Why? Why does it go up? I don't know. Who the hell knows? There's no backbone to it. To me, that's like those friendships and beefs that exist in this YouTube that aren't really based on anything besides like, oh well, I came into a chat, you were nice to me, so I just stayed in this chat, so now we're friends. You're gonna see what's happening right now anyway. But
okay,
let me not go any further.
If anybody, like, I'm sitting here and everybody's in here, it's the internet. Me and this kid talked about this 4 months ago. If I would have had a transcript or a video of what me and Skip talked about, everybody here would be like, they would never go anywhere else. They would stay right here. These guys are fortune tellers. These guys see the future. Me and this kid talked about this 3-4 months ago, and we hit the nail right on everything he just said. We talked about 3 months ago and everything that happened. He couldn't hit it on the head on the nail any better than that.
Hey, Carlos, good to see you, buddy. Mr. Munoz, how you doing?
Hey, Carlos, how are you, buddy? But everything you just said was picture perfect. It just everything, and that's everything we talked about. I mean, we spotted this 4 months ago and seen it. When it first happened, when everything was first happening, when it ooh.
And on another, before I forget, Carlos, I heard you say a couple of times recently talking about wrenches. And as we all know, I was once labeled the worst wrench in the history of YouTube. Now, I put a lot of time and effort into bettering myself and bettering my wrench game. And what Carlos says is so true. with all these fakes going around, if
I
you have a
know.
wrench, don't be a Nimrod and let these fakes just happen without telling the friggin' content creator. You gotta check the account. Like, if it's obviously some accounts are hard to check. Like, I don't know. Let's give an example. Someone like arm distance. Let's just say arm distance, because I don't think
Yeah.
arm distance has any subscribers or any videos. So theoretically, someone could make a fake arm distance account, and you'd have to kind of check the date to see if it was made recently. Blah 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 blah. Blah. But if, let's just say, the Lee Cole podcast comes into the chat right now, and let's just say it's a fake, and Fiendu, you're sitting there talking to it like it's the Lee Cole podcast.
Right.
You're making the guy look. You're making Fiendu look like an asshole. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen that happen. And it was like, dude, wake up here. It's not about blocking people. It's not about not blocking people. It's about little shit like that. Drop in links, check for the fakes, get rid of the non, or if you want to get rid of the non-fakes, or you want to mess with the fakes or whatever, but you should go and check the friggin' account. He's right about that. I just wanted to put that out there.
No, you're right. I mean, when you have a wrench and you're a moderator, and you know what? Not to pat myself on the back, I learned from the best on here, and I'm kind of proud of my wrench ability. I'm a wrench in 2 chats. I'm a wrench everywhere, but I only go to 2 chats consistently, and that's all. But anyways, and I throw my weight around here, of course, in my platform, of course, at Tommy Stiggs, because I already know what Tommy wants and what Tommy needs over there, and my Gumadre Angels. That's it. And of MRE, of course. Those are about the 3 I only hold my run status, and I do what I got to do there. Exactly what them 3 want, and that's it. Like you said, look out for the content creator, look out for the chat, look out for any negatives, and that is the biggest trick in the book. Not trick, but that's the ability they give you as a wrench to be able to go check a channel out.
I still, besides joking on Cotrain and blocking him in your account, I still don't think I've ever blocked any. Well, I'm sorry. I remember blocking someone back in the day in Vinny Bracco's chat. And I remember I blocked this person, and right away I had the fake Ramundi and someone else come right out and be like, "Oh, Skip, take it easy, let him live. Okay, no problem. From there on in, I knew where certain people, what their thing was. Basically, who's a troll and who's not a troll, and who's part of the troll army and who's not part of the troll army. And let me make it clear that I don't think any of that has changed in the past 2 years.
Right.
But to me, then that it was kind of like, all right, no, I get it. Like, it goes based on the content provider, but you should be there if someone comes in and is just saying something that can get the channel damaged. Knock it off. If the content provider can't control themselves and needs someone to like censor what they see, that's not going to work, because you're still going to see it on StreamYard anyway. So, like, if you're going to get mad, don't get mad at your mods for not blocking something that you see, because you might see it anyway. So, yeah.
Right. Well, that's another thing.
Okay.
What you just said. Now, everybody hear me out. Pay attention. In the chat room, when you guys are moderating and everybody who has wrenches, I want to make this perfectly clear. We have moderators and people that seriously look out for our friends here. And the one thing not to do, if you're a wrench and you're in that chat room and there's stuff going down, don't ever call out a wrench's name.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you, people, That is the number one purest form of fucking ratting somebody out.
Uh-huh.
What if that wrench didn't want anybody to know they were even there? These
That's
are
why I
examples I'm using.
do.
What if that person is laying on his back and don't have time and don't want to talk to anybody and wants to enjoy the show? There could be a dozen reasons why that person ain't in that chat, but that person is listening. And if that person does have a wrench, they should do the right thing. A lot of talk has been going on about this stupid wrench stuff anyway, so I wanted to hit on it. Protect your content creator. No personal feelings have to be there. Nothing like that. But if you know something's going to work that content creator up, give them a timeout and give these people a timeout. It's like in boxing. You give them a fucking straight right hand jab, you stop them in their track. It's like a timeout. Let them come back. If they say something stupid again, then you hit them with the block. But give them a benefit of a doubt. A lot of people don't like people blocked. But a lot of times, us moderators know what's going to happen. You know, when you read their first comment, you know what kind of person's coming in there. I mean, and you know what? I shouldn't act as if everybody should do this. It does take a little bit of a special skill to see this kind of stuff.
It
You know
takes
what
a lot
I'm
of
talking
paying
about,
attention
Deborah?
to this. I do. I agree with you 100%. It takes a lot of paying attention to this stuff, too. It takes a lot of
Yeah, you got to know who's
being.
who and what's what.
Absolutely.
Listen,
Absolutely.
I even made that. I don't even want to talk about that. There was a little mistake.
Can I give you a good example?
Huh?
Can I give you a perfect example, Thindu?
Yeah.
I believe last night on Angel's show, an account came into the chat with referring to Lefty's license plates.
Yeah, I was listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how I took that. So now, Miss Gotti's reaction was, basically, long story short, who the hell are you to come in and say us when I don't know who you are? You must have just got here, right? Now the way I see that is that name, Lefty's license plates. That's a joke from like a year and a half ago. So that means that this person has been around. This is someone that we know of an inside joke from about a year and a half ago. I know the story as to what was up with Lefty's license plates. I know that story. So that means that person knows that story. So that means that that's someone that's in your chat every night, Miss Gotti, that doesn't want to say this using their regular name. So they're using the Lefty license plates name to say it and used us probably properly. Am I wrong?
No.
I'm confused. I'm very confused. That's why I came on. Hi, Skip. Dindu.
How you doing, Ralphie?
Good. I'm trying to understand what Dindu is saying. I'm under the impression if you have, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a wrench and somebody is in the chat and they're saying something, of course, out of the way, and you block them, right, from the show, doesn't your name show up as to who was blocked? That the person that blocked them?
Yes, Ralph.
Yes. Okay. But what are you saying? You're saying when you were saying, Tindu, never, ever. What were you talking about?
Okay. Here, I'm going to use the perfect example, and I'm going to use myself.
Okay.
And a lot of people are going to know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's not a secret. It's the way Dindu rolls, and it's probably much appreciated. I don't ask for nothing. And nobody even probably starts saying, okay, please tell us the story. And I'm going to say it. I'm in bed early.
Right.
Every night. Okay. I watched Angel since I was her 5th subscriber.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy listening to her.
Mm-hmm.
at night. Tons of what I want to hear, yada, yada, yada. My darling is up too late for Dindu. There's times I'll fall asleep and wake back up to her. I'll get yelled at, lower that T. So I have this here.
Right.
As much as we all are, I'm not afraid to say anything. And I'm listening, or if she's on the TV, but I got this going.
Right.
And yeah, Dindu's a wrench in there. Okay. If I see something, they were talking about that on her show yesterday. That very smart guy that was telling a ton of great information and advice on there. If you're a wrench in a content creator's platform and you see something, do something.
Right.
Okay. Dindu does something all the time, but Dindu's not in the chat.
How do you wait?
Dindu's doing his job as a moderator for her.
Okay, but how could you do this? Is where I'm getting lost. How can you
And
do?
this is where I'm going. Wait, hang on a second. What I meant by never, 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 if you're a moderator in there, Ralph, Skip's a moderator. I don't want another moderator to go and say right away, hey, Dindu, good blocking them. Hey, Dindu, good job. No, no. You just told everybody there I'm there.
Wait
To
a
do
minute.
it smoothly, to do it more smoothly, just say hello to the person. Don't say anything that person blocked that person, that person this, that person that. If somebody's doing their job as a moderator and ain't in the chat, don't go and blow that person's cover. That's all I'm saying. It's common courtesy.
So
It's
wait a minute.
nothing.
So just because you have a wrench doesn't mean you're a moderator?
Ralph, listen to me.
I am.
I'm a wrench in there.
Yeah, well, I have
But
a wrench in your show. Does that mean that I'm a moderator?
yes.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you make a move against somebody and you're not in the chat, how can you make a move against somebody if you're not in the chat? How can you block somebody if you're not in the chat?
Ralph, you don't have to be in the chat, Ralph. If you're a wrench on someone's platform, you could do anything you want in the
Okay,
chat room.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't have to be in there. You still have your wrench.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So that's what I mean. I mean, if Dindu's sitting here with the phone in one hand, my Pisha leak in another hand, and don't have time for the fucking chat room, and I'm doing her a favor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Now I got it now.
That's all.
Okay. Thanks.
That's all.
I
You
didn't.
know, and say hello. If somebody is doing their job as a moderator and ain't in the chat, like I said, that person might be busy doing something. He might not, or her might not have the time to talk, but they're there listening.
I think Tommy wants to come on and elaborate a little further on.
See, hang on a second. My back's fucking broken leaning in here talking music. Oh my
God. Skip, I missed you, buddy.
I hope someone's learning something here today.
I just learned something. I did. I didn't know this.
Hey, let me drop the link. I got to take the time out.
Go make a cup of coffee.
Look at I'm sharing the screen again.
Tommy wants to elaborate. Go make a cup of coffee. Go
no, I'm good. I just, I want this explained, and I want everybody to know and learn.
You did. You did an excellent job. I just learned a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't aware of.
Now, Skip, did you relate to what I was saying here? You've been with me.
That's what I was just saying with my story with the beginning. Having Raymundi come out and be like, "Oh, Skip, what's the deal?" So I was like, "All right, now I'm not blocking nobody. Then you guys can go after yourselves." But I see that. Yeah, no, I get that. Because that's that's kind of like moderator only information. Like really, only wrenches, only moderators should know who blocked who and what the message said, because another wrench could go in and see what the message actually said. But to me, that's inside information between the content creator and the moderators. So as to who blocked first. So when someone comes down in the chat and says, "Oh, hey, Primo, why'd you block
Yeah.
that guy? Now all of a sudden, now it's out there and everyone knows that Primo blocked him instead of just the moderators keeping it amongst themselves.
Exactly.
Thank
So
And then the other
sometimes,
thing that I was talking with last night, I think that's just with everything going with so many different moving parts, you might have people with multiple accounts that will maybe voice some opinions now on another account, but
yeah,
if you're a good wrench will kind of
yeah,
know the lay of the land, know the different
yeah.
jokes, know know the different players. So if you hear something like license plates, you're gonna understand, you're gonna get it, and you can maybe even
Yeah.
go into the chat and explain it. Like, hey, I know what that's all about.
Well, bots, you had to bring up the license plate thing. That thing was buried already. Well, you're raising people from the dead over here. What's the matter with
What's
you?
with that?
We squashed that about 8 months ago. You nut. Anyway, these fucking nuts. I can't. But yeah, sometimes if we're a moderator in a show, what we do is lay back until we see the vibe of the show. Once the vibe of the show starts going, instead of being part of it, we actually act as a moderator and then
right.
start fucking putting people in the bathroom. Things who does it all the time in my show, you know, and then just lay back, see how the vibe goes. He's there, we're there, and see how the vibe goes.
Right.
Now, what I don't know is if anybody other than other wrenches can see when you block somebody,
All
or
the
is it
wrenches
just
see it. Yes, all the wrenches could see what you're doing in there.
what the other wrenches are doing?
Yes, all the
Yeah,
wrenches could see what they're doing in that chat room. Yes.
but the public, the regular public can't.
No.
Not correct.
I believe. So
No.
the wrenches are a team. The wrenches
That's
are the
what
protection
Stevie meant
team.
by
Yeah,
ratting the person out. Do
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
let the public know.
Right,
Because
right, right. Like,
now,
why did you block him?
hang on.
Yeah.
Now, when you do that, you're
Uh,
opening the fucking door for that person to get trolled, for jerk
yep,
offs to go after that person,
yep,
just
absolutely.
for that person doing his job. And some
It's
jack
true.
off goes, says something.
And that's right. And we've seen it. So yes, that makes sense.
Me personally, you know I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
anything.
me too. Me too. I don't care either, but
Even Gianni in there, I see Pinducci. He keeps it
he's good.
neutral. He keeps it like I'm not even there. He'll say Pinducci. Nobody knows what the fuck he's talking about. And I'll say, hello, Gianni, like I'm just coming in. But Gianni didn't rat me out. Where someone will go, hey, Dindu, good shot on him. Yo, dude, you just ratted me out.
Oh, I got you. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never give the name of the moderator fucking timing out or blocking. Never. God damn it.
So the ones
But
that
anyways,
are in the chat that don't have a wrench, they can't
no,
see.
well, hang on, Ralph. No, Citrullo. It's some smart motherfuckers like us that know this fucking bullshit. It has nothing to fucking do with being on YouTube. I'm a fucking street guy. I could pick this dirty shit up from fucking where you're sitting. So I don't want to hear no fucking bullshit. These are fucking facts here. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I got it. I learned a lot. I didn't know anything about this.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all. And I don't mean to get like this. I'm just talking here. It's my show. I want people to learn.
I just learned a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you. I did. I thank you. I wasn't aware of it.
Anytime, Ralph. I love you. I love your hair. Anytime you want to learn something, come to Dean's.
Well, you and Tommy are my concierge.
I know.
Skip, getting back to you, buddy. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I did ask about you on the show the other day.
I saw on the replay. I appreciate it. Just switching jobs, so a lot of different stuff going on, but now I'm kind of back to being on the road a lot. So I'll try to kind of get back into the groove.
There's a lot of beautiful places in New Jersey that'll surprise you. And where you were in Alpine and Spa, were you in Alpine? Sparta.
Sparta. Today was Sparta. Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
Hackettstown and Sparta today.
yeah, there's mountains up there. I mean, you haven't been inside of deep in Morristown. It's like actually Morristown is kind of scary at night because the roads there's a lot of forests and the houses are like miles apart from one another. And it's kind of a place that you don't want to get stuck without your cell phone because if you
Huh.
do, a lot of streets don't have lights at all. They're secluded. Because I do
Wow.
catering up there, so I mean, that's a place that you don't want to get stuck at nighttime without a phone. But there are a lot of beautiful places in Jersey. A lot of people aren't aware of that, and you're getting to see now that you're working in Jersey. You're getting to see a lot of the nice areas.
I had no clue, Ralph. I really had no clue. I mean, I knew of areas like Hackensack and Teaneck and Newark, obviously, and all those different. I'd kind of made stops there, but no, really getting out on 78 and out on 80 and taking Route 24 up towards the lake and
The
no, it's
further the further you go up on 78 and 80, the more beautiful it gets. You can see the
yeah.
mountains you can see the mountain. People don't realize that we have mountains in Jersey. We have mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got
Well,
mountains.
what's that? There's a ski resort. No, in that area, isn't it Crystal Springs over there?
Uh, I'm not sure that I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure of the name. Uh, oh God, I can't think of the name. But yeah, you're right. Up in that area, there is a ski resort.
Yeah. Well, because the only reason why I had seen because people talk about it for golf because I had heard I think it's Crystal Springs and it's in that area and like I was telling the scene dude in my head you know from where we are I'm either going to the Poconos or I'm going to the Catskills I wouldn't think of staying in North Jersey or doing something in North Jersey but I think there's that area there and I think that's on the mountain. I mean I'm pretty sure I think so at least.
I think there was great. Don't quote me on this, and I don't remember. It's been so long ago. Great Gorge was up there where the Playboy Club was. I'm not sure if
That
that.
sounds familiar.
I'm not
That
sure.
definitely sounds familiar.
I'm not sure if it was in Jersey. I mean, it's been so long ago. But those areas up there, yeah. I mean, you'll be impressed. A lot of people from New York don't realize it, until they come over to Jersey. They think Jersey is industrial. That there's a lot of the industry, and there's a lot of beautiful areas.
Yeah, even today I passed by. I think it was like the corporate office or the headquarters for M&M Mars when I was leaving
Yes,
Hackettstown. I was
yeah,
like,
that's Ramadan's making. Yeah, that's a corporate.
yeah, right. All of a sudden, I see the sign shipping and receiving. Mars M&M, and I'm like M&M. What is this?
Just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. There's a lot of business.
You just don't want to get caught down in the Pine
Even
Barrens,
in
though.
that area of that's more Central Jersey.
Yeah, that's all the way down. That's Central Jersey. Yeah, the Pine Barrens is down Central. That's a place that you don't want to go to and get stuck in.
What mountains are Joe Della talking about?
I don't know.
What are the mountains called in New Jersey?
Let me see what he's saying.
It's on the screen.
I don't know, Joe. There's South Mountain. That's the only one that I really know of in terms of the name of mountains. I don't think that any of the mountains have really names except for South Mountain.
Guys, give me a minute. I gotta make a call. Go ahead. I'm gonna put on mute. Just
Go
give
ahead.
me a minute. Thank you.
But like a lot of people, like I said, Skip. You there? Hold on a sec. Did I lose him? Oh, I lost Skip. What happened to Skip?
Hang on. Let me drop the link for him one more time.
We lost Skip.
We lost him. Hang on. I dropped the link for you, Skipper.
Tiptoe through the tulip.
Oh my God. Go ahead, make me laugh. Get me in a bed.
What was that song you were singing yesterday?
Oh, which one?
I don't know. The first one when you did your show yesterday, I came out and I started singing a couple bars of it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ralph. I'm so punch drunk.
Yeah, me too. I can't think of the song.
Yeah, me neither. It was my show. Okay. Oh. Hang on. I'll tell you.
Go make your coffee. I'll entertain him.
No, hang on. Entertain. Give me a minute. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Oh, Joe, I don't know. I can't answer that question. Oh, Garrett Mountain. Maybe, yeah, Tommy. I think maybe it's Garrett Mountain you're talking about. You got South Mountain. You got Garrett Mountain. Up in yeah, but others in terms of other names of the mountains, I don't really know them. You know, but Jersey does have a lot of mountains, and you could see them a lot when you're on Route 78 and Route 80. You know, traveling up in that area. But what the hell was that song that Dina was singing yesterday? I'm telling you, I got to take some of that Jincopa, whatever it's called. My brain is shot. Yeah, you could Google it, Joe. You could Google it. But like I said, anybody that's from New York, you know, you don't realize that, you know, there's a lot of beautiful places in Jersey. There's a lot of affluent areas too in New Jersey. You know?
That's
So a lot
very
of,
apparent also around. That's for sure.
what's that?
I said that's I've noticed that for sure because I've even mentioned a few times like to my girlfriend. I'm like, you sure you really want to like live in Queens and or Brooklyn? You know, there's some really nice
I don't know.
Jerseys.
You know, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in Queens in my life or Brooklyn I've been in, but I don't know. I would rather. Everything is more expensive in New York, though. Everything is more expensive.
Yeah, I mean the
Okay.
North Jersey is your property taxes. Your property taxes are going to be similar to the ones on Long Island, but your per square foot for the property.
You're cutting out, Skip.
Yeah, he's cutting out Skipper. Hang on. He'll get better. We're used to this here. Al Bundy, the shoe salesman, is in the building. How are you, Al Bundy? I once threw 5 touchdown passes in one. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy's here. I love it.
Is he a new listener?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, boy. Chris Truck. Here we go. Where are you? Come on, Ralphie, sing it.
Shake it, baby. Shake it. The disco duck?
Chris Truck, where are you, Chris Truck? Where are you? There he is. There's my other baby. Okay. That was your live entertainment, Al Bundy. Now I make out with my dog. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you. Okay, go ahead. Keep talking. I know you are looking at me like I'm nuts over here. Trock, you're done. Did I knock out all the microphones? Did we knock out all the microphones? I think Ralph fell off the chair.
No, I'm still here. You're fading in and out.
Oh, I'm fading in and out.
What's the name of that song that you were singing yesterday? Now it's going to drive me crazy.
You're driving me crazy. What song was it I was singing?
I don't know. I don't know what song. You sang in the beginning.
Oh, my God, Ralph. Okay.
I want to sing it. I want to do that song. That's why I'm asking.
You're going to make me go back. I'll have to call you later.
No, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. I'll go back to yesterday's show and see what it is. Because I want to sing that song.
Okay. Nelly Pad, what's going down? Where the hell have you been, Nelson Pad? What? Oh, get your ass back over here as soon as possible. Nelly's like this. No. Dindu, no. Oh. Tiptoe through the tulips. Tiptoe through the tulips. Through the tulips. Arlene Merlino just got. Was that it?
No.
What do you mean, no? I
That
sang
wasn't it.
that yesterday.
That
Thank you,
wasn't it.
Arlene.
That wasn't the song. Oh God, I
You're gonna.
flipping. I can't. I'll have to go
Was
back.
it in the very beginning?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Nelly, are you having a show or are you going to be at my house 7:00 Saturday? Nelson, which one is it? Are you doing a show or are you going to be at my house? Which one is it? Oh, I hope you're coming here. Where'd Skipper go?
I got to start cooking.
I know. And what time? I've been on here for 2 hours already.
I got to start cooking, and I got to get ready for Anthony's show.
What time is that show again? 7? Just to make sure.
Dindo, I believe it's 7:00. Yeah, and he's
Of
doing.
all people, I'm asking is you. Okay.
I know, right? With my mind, I'm pretty sure it's 7:00, and he's doing rosé. That much I know.
Okay.
All right.
I'll have my. Huh?
I said, have a good night, and I'll see you later on, probably.
Absolutely. I'll have my Coca-Cola ready.
What happened, Skip?
All right.
Yeah, I guess, bad service. I'm on the north
Skipper.
shore of the island, so that's why I'm going in and out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably have crap service for like the next 5 to 6 minutes, so I'll just keep quiet. Oh, this is a different angle. So StreamYard has new options now, huh? This is a wide angle that this camera is on now. They finally upgraded themselves.
Yeah, it is wider.
Yeah, they give you the different options.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here, check this out. We'll put them on full screen.
That's a nice view.
That is. I can even see more of your car.
Yeah, I could actually see the your phone holder.
Yeah, it's definitely wider. Huh, that's interesting.
Joe Della, I didn't acknowledge you, Joe Della. Joe, who's more Casa de Bazoo than me, Joe? Joe Della, I love you, Joe Della. Yeah, but it's like, Dindu, you forgot again. You know what, Joe Della? I hope you have sweet dreams tonight. And I'm going to never forget you again. I'm telling you, I never forget you. Okay. Go ahead, Skip. Oh.
Oh, it's good to be on. I missed you guys. That's for sure.
We missed you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I missed you. Yeah, I did. I asked about you.
Skip is the best looking guy on YouTube. Okay. Little do you all know that.
Does he have hair?
I do.
I wish I'd take his hair before your hair. Okay, that's how much hair he has.
Wow. Okay. He's probably a lot younger than me.
Yeah, his hair's got more color in it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
I'm just a little bit younger than you,
Ralph, I'll still take your hair. Okay.
Listen, I'm lucky I got hair.
Beantown, help me, Beantown. I'm looking for hair. What's going down, Beantown?
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I got to cook. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Ralphie. Be good.
See you, Ralph.
See you later.
All right, Skip. Dindu, later.
Yes, sir. All right.
Joe Delamora.
Joe Dell never lets me live anything down over here. Joe Della. Get off your ass and do more driving videos. He's letting everybody have it today. Go ahead, let it rip, Joe. Oh,
Oh, this traffic. Oh my God. This last trip night now is probably like 2 hours and 45 minutes that I've been in the
right.
car.
Nick
I
M, I'll
can
see
actually.
you later. Go ahead.
Sorry, Steve.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, this is like a favor I'm doing for this customer because they're open late, so I don't have to worry about getting there that long. But they had an order that kind of got messed up, so ideally when I go way out into like Western Jersey, I don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to drive back and that's that. But this is so I had to go from basically almost like the Poconos to friggin' Long Island at this time of the day is basically suicide.
Right, buddy. I didn't want to say
But
nothing about the traffic.
yeah, it's, what are you gonna do?
No.
This is what I signed up for. All right, folks,
No.
let's go.
I'm gonna put it to you. I don't know if this helps. At least we're getting paid there, buddy. That's all.
No, exactly. I
You know.
I know
You
this
know
is
what I mean.
I could very easily get an office job and just commute to an office every day, and I could do that very easily, especially with my Series 7 and all that. Ooh, look at this move! Wow, I just cut off like 97 people.
You did, didn't you? Unbelievable.
Perfect.
You're the best.
But yeah, no, I choose this rather than the standard office gig, so I can't complain. I don't complain. I note. I note, how long this crap takes.
Oh, Chris Trock, you want everybody to run out of my platform, don't you, Chris Trock? Are you going to come up and dance with me, Chris Trock? Get up here and dance with Dindo. Okay? Oh, I'll tell you what. Hey, hang on. Let's just. Where is it? What is about? Okay, I got a little more time. Then I got to go get my pizza. I'll tell you.
Yeah, no, dude, don't let me hold you because, like I said, I still got
No,
another
you
friggin'.
ain't. Right here. Let's just give Chris Trock a little Rocky. Where is he? You can grab the link, Rocky.
What's crazy is I might not be that late. When I left my destination, the ETA was 4:30, and I told them 4:40. So I'm actually on time. If we can make this last.
Trock, where are you?
Oh.
I'm sorry, Skipper. I thought I'd give you some music in the traffic. Oh, no, everybody, he already knows I'm nuts. So I don't want nobody to say he's got this guy on the show and he's dancing. This is what we do over here. So.
Oh yeah, this is no mystery. This guy's just gonna go around this guy. Yeah, look at this move. Look at that. That was real necessary. He really needed to get in front of this woman right here, though. That was like so necessary.
Yeah, he had to jump in. Yep.
He just had to. That was so necessary that he had to get there in front of her. Unbelievable.
It is.
Unreal. That's what I don't get. It's just the stupid stuff like that. Like I'm not saying like drive like you got to drive like a Mary, but like really, you're gonna like I don't understand. It makes no sense.
Some people are just ridiculous in those cars, brother. Like I said before, it's a red light. You're coming out of a parking lot. They just got to rush up on that red light and block you into that parking lot.
Yeah. No, you watch people. They'll be cruising at a speed, and if there's any possibility of someone having to go in front of them, they'll speed up. Like the initial reaction is to speed up. Or you'll see when traffic, like when you're approaching like a slowdown, People like speed up into that slowdown. It's like, wouldn't you think like the normal reaction would be to set back? I don't. Whatever. It's annoying.
I tell you what.
It makes me want to get out of the car and not even fight the person. Just be like, just explain to me. Just explain to me what your logic was right there. Like, I'd love to ask that guy. You know, what exactly were you trying to like? What? Just explain it to me. That's all. Just explain it to me. I'm just curious.
Right.
And the merge, forget about it. You're supposed to merge at the end. The end of the line. You're supposed to merge. Not as soon as you get on the highway. Look, our friend right here had to make that big move, and he's right here with us. Look, right
here in front of you.
Jackass. You merge at the end. Zipper merge, right in the construction zone. Don't you zipper merge in the construction zone?
Half the people watching this wouldn't even know how to handle that throughway right now. Are you kidding me?
It's a zipper merge. You go to the end, you merge. The person on the highway shouldn't even have to hit their brakes. You merge right in, we all go. One and one.
Right. Nelson, Pat, have a good night and give that beautiful wife a kiss, please.
Nelson,
have a good one, Nelly.
Yeah, see no evil. God forbid, right? God forbid you chill back. That's why people cut me off all the time, because like I'm not up the person's what in front of me.
You're not up the person's ass.
So then you get to me, I'm sitting back like 9 football fields where I'm at right now.
Unbelievable.
Like I like to sit like kind of right around here. You can see there's basically a car length like in between us, but he's right up the person. People more usually are kind of like right here is where people like to be, right here. At 80 miles per hour, they'll be right here.
Right.
Nuts.
The ass sniffers, I call them. I'll tell you.
Absolutely nuts.
I'll tell you.
Let's go this way. Get off this friggin' highway. Jeez.
Oh, Chris,
that's the thing, too. If you try to follow the rules of the road, you'll just get run over.
No, you'll get knocked right off the road.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you'll get knocked right off the road if you follow.
Oh, yeah. God forbid you keep right and pass on the left. What is this cop going over here? Oh, sneaky.
Oh, boy.
Got the cops over here. We'll stop at the stop sign. Oh, nicey nice. Oh, nicey nice, as Tommy Stiggs would say.
Old Smokey is
right lady
there.
cop. How you doing?
Don't look at her.
Should we follow that?
No, don't, please. That's all she's got to do is look in her mirror and say, "Is this guy following me? This wise ass?" Okay.
Didn't Lil Wayne have that song back in the day with a lady cop? I don't know.
I don't know. I think I told the story of what my cousin did one night with the lady cop. I don't know. I'll tell you. I don't even want to get into it. Chris Trock, I want to see you just get up and start dancing in the office right now. Okay? Dude, that'll be it. They'll really fucking get rid of me.
Yeah, Mikey's catching up to me. Mikey's right behind me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's right behind me. I mean, we might cross paths when I turn around and head back, because he's just got that first highway I got on after the bridge. He's kind of like there.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, see no evil. It bothers the crap out of me, because if you there's no there's typical rules to the road. Like, I'm not saying I'm not straight edge, this and that, but just with merging and people do it the wrong way. So if you don't do it the wrong way, you look like the jerk and you get beat at and you get the finger flipped on you. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, if you go to merge the right way and you bring it all the way to the end, people think you're just trying to, get in front of people. Well, no, that's the actual way you're supposed to do it. But whatever.
Oh, look what Mikey just said. I'm going to come past Skip, swing in front of him. On Theme News Live right now.
That's happened before. I don't know if anyone in this chat or if anyone remembers, but that has happened to me before on a different show. I don't know. Yeah. That's a good trivia question. That's like a YouTube mop, whatever you want to call it, trivia question. If Carlos was still here, he might remember that. There was one night I was on someone else's show, and the person in the chat was like, "Drive past my house, I'll jump out in front of the car," and I did it.
I know whose show that was. I ain't gonna
Do
say it right now.
you remember, right?
Yeah, I'll give it. I'll tell you who I think it is. Then they ain't
See,
gonna know. The Brooklyn guy. You were on Vinny's show, weren't you?
not that show. Nope.
Okay.
Nope, it wasn't that show. Carlos might remember.
I can't take you.
I have about 5 minutes before I hit the thing. I'll wait 2 minutes and then I'll say it real quick. But
All right.
I'm wondering if anyone remembers that.
I mean, if I take two more guesses, I'm gonna hit the nail on the head. You okay?
I don't. You know what? I don't know if you would because it wasn't. It was my one and only appearance on that show.
Oh, then I wouldn't. Yeah, no, then yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was my one and only appearance on that show. And every once in a while, I hear that guy be like, "Oh, where is this guy? Where is this guy? He came on one time and he never came back."
Oh, that's
All right. Let me just say it because no one's gonna remember. Stand-up guy.
Really?
So there was one night. I'll tell the story real quick. People might remember when I say it. So I'm watching stand-up guy when they first started. Him and Sons of Italy, like when they first started, and there was a guy in his chat by the name of Gimmick or something like that, and he was in Brooklyn. Gimmick, and they were telling him to go to what's that club? I pass by it a lot. Not the Bergen Hunt and Fish. The one that Roy DeMeo was out of, I think of, or the Gemini Lounge. Gemini. So he's on the show. I'm watching the show. He's on the show, and he's like, oh, so stand up guy's like, yo, go, yeah, Carlos, Carlos got it. So stand up guy is telling this guy Gimmick, go to the Gemini Lounge. So I'm watching this, and the guy's walking in the wrong direction. He's going in the complete opposite direction, and he's walking, and I'm in the chat. I'm like, he's got to turn around. And the guy's still walking, and he's walking, and I'm thinking to myself, this guy is walking in the complete wrong direction. So I hop in the car, right? And I start driving towards the Gemini Lounge. And I go, and I ask for the link. I go drop the link, and I go, and I show the friggin' Gemini Lounge. So then, now I'm in Howard Beach, and I drove to Brooklyn to show the Gemini Lounge. So I'm now driving back, and I'm still on with them. We're just kind of shooting the shit. And all of a sudden, Muggs is in the chat, and he's like, oh, come past I won't say his street address because Muggs and I are actually neighbors. But he goes, oh, come by, this block. I'll run outside. So I'm like, all right, I'll come down, I'll drive down the block. So all of a sudden I'm driving down the block, literally like 1 block away from my house. And all of a sudden, there he is. He comes out right in the middle of the street, and Muggs was standing right in front of the car, in front of the camera.
Oh, that crazy man. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, yeah. I could just see that happening.
I knew Carlos would remember that. Stand-up guy, and it was Muggs. Yep, it was definitely.
Gringo snagged it.
He sure did.
Right there.
But yeah, I'm at my destination, so I need to run in. And if you're staying on, I can hop back on with you. But if not,
no, I'm out of here, Kuzi. I'm out.
Right?
I got to go pick up the pizza and everything. So.
Yep.
I want to thank you for coming in.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Like I said, the schedule is kind of somewhat getting back to where it was, so I'll try to join as much, especially if I'm up in those areas like we were talking with Jersey. It'd be cool to have even Stiggs or Ralph kind of point some stuff out or whatever. But I'll try to kind of get back into like even this setup I have here is just makeshift. I just threw it up real quick, but I'll try to get back into the swing of things. And I miss you guys, and I appreciate everything.
Anytime. Whatever you're bored, you come on. Anything you want, brother.
You got it, man. All right, everyone in the chat, D, pleasure. I'll see you guys. Have a happy 4th. I'm sure I'll be around, but if I don't, enjoy, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Skipper. Love you, buddy.
Bye.
Be good. I'm tired and hungry. That was a long show today. Huh? everybody. I love you. God bless everybody. And I'm sorry if I got worked up a little bit and jerk off I am. But everybody, night. God bless. Till tomorrow. See you. TGIF.